Welcome back, Pythoners. In this video, we will cover something that everyone confuses with conditionals and if else, if all these kind of statements, and it's what's known as truthy and falsy values. Now, in our examples here, we have just made a comparison and it's very easy. But I'm going to show you something else. For example, what happens when you pass in values that are string based or integer based. So before we start, I'm just going to do one thing. It's good that you see this. I didn't like this name, so I'm gonna right click here and then click rename symbol, and I can click change it and then enter, and it changed it in multiple places. Now you could have done this manually, but sometimes we miss things and then you have an error. For example, we can see this happen. If I did this manually, say I did like this, then we see here, we might have just noticed that one and not that down there. You might have changed this one as well. Then you might have run it and then we get an error. So by using the rename symbols, we kind of skipped getting that kind of problem, but we all make it in the beginning until we learn these advanced features of these code editors and integrated development environments. Now, another thing I would like to do is to comment out what I will not use. So for example, say in Windows, I think by default, you have to click Control K and C. You gotta keep the control, clicked, pressed, I mean, and then you click K and then C. And to uncomment, we could just keep Control pressed and then click K and U. U. And probably now I think it's probably good to add this as note here, temporarily note. Comment highlighted lines with Control plus K and C, and then uncomment highlighted lines, Control plus K and U. All right, now let's focus on our truthy and falsy values. Truthy and falsy values. So let's say, what happens? Let's take, for example, we had an. Let's see. Do we have any fun value here? No, let's skip these. I can keep that because I'm not using it right now, so it can remain uncommented. Nothing will happen. Let's say I have a value. Let's call it score. And I'll just give it a value of 10. Or let's give it a value of 1 instead. Now, what happens if I pass this in into the if statement, for example, if score, then do something cool. Or, now that I think about score is boring. Let's use is computer on. You're like, what is this guy thinking here? Let's say for yes, on. And then we can have an else statement here. And that just says off. Now, when we pass in the integer here, it's going to be converted. Or not converted. Python, it can evaluate many of these type of values. It can evaluate strings and integers. And when you pass in a number that is greater than 0, if we run it, is something? It commented out everything. Let's see if I have to run, let's close this and see if I have to run a new file. Yeah, okay. Guess it saved the old instance. So we get an output of on. Because any value greater than 0 will be evaluated as true. Now, if I type 0, then we get off, which is false. And what happens if it's a negative number? Also on. So it's only 0. It's only 0 for integers that are evaluated as false. Every other value will be true. Now, let's say I have a string and I am on. What happens here? Let's run it. On. Okay. So what kind of string value will be evaluated to false? And there's only one. An empty string. Off. So we will see this kind of use case for many type of numbers. I mean values for different variables. There are we will come to this later, but there's a value that is called none when we have no value. And this one will always be off, and we will see later when we handle collections, which is just a list of values. Instead of, could have stored all of these grades in a list instead of having them this. But we'll see this later when we cross that. I don't want to overwhelm you. But just so you are not confused if you ever see this kind of code, maybe like this, or why it happens, now you know there's something called Truthy and Falsy values, and we have this in most programming languages, where the if, elif will evaluate based on the value. So in conclusion, if we just focus on integers and strings, for an integer, 0 is false, any other value is true, and for strings, an empty string is false, and any other value, even just 1 or an empty space, will be on. Until next time.